Okay. Hello, and welcome to Sculpting with Saya. That's what I'm calling it right now, today. This is the first episode. Yeah. Today I'm gonna do some little pumpkins. Show you how to put candle in there. And just show you how to do some quick little pinch pot, easy pumpkins. They're all different. You can really, wait, where's the camera? You can really do, lots of different things with them. Different sizes. Here's a big one. Some tall ones. Yeah. And in the next episode, I will be carving faces into them. Or maybe I'll get my girlfriend to do that because I'm not really good at carving faces. Yeah. Anyways, so these are really simple pinch pots. And oh geez. I'm going to start with some clay, which you can't see. So I'm just going to break off a hunk of clay from your block, which is out of frame. If I turn it, no. Okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. And then, do your standard beating it up. Slap all that air out of there. And for fresh clay that is that you just get out of the bag, you don't really have to wedge it, but you should, because, it's just good to get in the habit. Also, I just like doing this because it kind of helps me getting into the shape I want it to be. And it feels nice. So anyways, once you get a rough, nice and slapped out, I'm going to do, standard pinch pot. So pinch in, push it in, and then you just kind of pinch and turn to expand the inside of your pot. So now we've got something like that. And then you just keep pinching and kind of smoothing on the inside with your thumb. Try and get those walls, make sure the walls stay as even as possible. I like a good even wall, but I feel, if it works, it works. Especially if you're just starting out and just, having fun and making stuff for yourself. So, don't worry too much about it. I'm still working. Now I've got a bowl or a cup, a pinch pot, because I pinched it. And then I'm gonna get a little, I usually like to use as few tools as possible because the human body is a great tool. We've got these thumbs and stuff, but this is also a great tool. And it's a little paddle tool, and I'm just kind of smacking the opening. I'm adding a little bit of a pulling motion down or towards the mouth as I'm smacking it to try and close the mouth a little bit and get more of a rounder shape. So now I've kind of got a nice little smaller hole, good enough for a tea candle, but not, huge. And then smooth out the hole a little bit. And as usual, as you're doing pinching and stuff, keep feelers out for air bubbles, pockets, and stuff like that. Especially if you have recycled clay, anything that might have extra air in it or might have air in it. Just keep an eye out for air and pop them bubbles if you see them. Okay, so now I've got like that. And now I get my rib tool. It's like the only thing I use this for, honestly. Well, I use it for other things, but I can't throw, and this is a throwing tool. But it's, multitasker. So the whole part is going to be on the bottom. Here's the top. I've got kind of a rough shape going on here, and I'm just gonna, in here, I didn't do a very good job with that. which side is the camera on? The camera's on this side. So I'm doing from here, and I'm just kind of all the way down to the bottom there. And then you literally just do that. I mean, as many times as you want. I tend to do 6 because I have a habit of counting things, and you know, even numbers are nice, but I also really like odd numbers, so you know, I don't know, you get into it, but you know, just gotta make your little pumpkin bumps, pump a bump. And I'm gonna do one more. All right, and so now we've got kind of a rough pumpkin-esque shape. Don't mind all the finger marks. And then we're gonna go back in and we're gonna poof the pumpkin out a little bit more, get it more into shape that we want. With the now with the ridges on there. And you can go back in and lose your tool. Go back in and kind of deepen the ridges a little bit, you know, however you want. And let me move some stuff out of the way so I can actually, you know, finish this. And then I'm just gonna, I know you can't, so I'm gonna put it down there. That's right there. And let's see. I'm just gonna, is this high enough? That's not high enough. Anyways, so we've got our rough pumpkin. Rough, very rough. But don't worry, it gets better. Next you take another clump of clay. Just a little pinchy for the stem? Yeah. And I'm asking the screen like it can respond to me. Anyways, so you get a little pinch and you roll it, and then you get a little like that. And then you get your needle tool. So you're gonna need 3 total tools, I think, for this. Anyways, get your needle tool and get your little pumpkin and kind of score up the top where you're gonna put the stem. And then I like to, on this guy, kind of flatten out the bottom and give it as many points as there are ridges. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ridges this time, as I usually do. And so I'm just going to pinch out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 little ridges. Little pointy guys. You know, it kind of looks like a stem. I don't know why I'm having trouble remembering that word so much. Then you score both sides. I mean, sometimes I don't score both sides, but you're supposed to score both sides. Oh, gosh. We've got wind. Because I'm in my studio outside. So then you get a little bit of, oops. When you mess up your other pieces because you're out of space. So you get a little bit of water and you kind of on there, and you get it nice and wet. And you get this part nice and wet. And then I put my thumb through the hole to make sure I don't, you know, mess it up. And then we attach. I like to try and find, you know, as close to, try and line up the points with where the ridges are. And then as you attach, you want to give it a little jiggle, give it a firm jiggle and a fix. And then you've got most of a pumpkin here. And then, oh no, you're gonna need 4 tools, sorry. I mean, you don't really need 4 tools, but hey. And then kind of push it in a little bit to kind of give it that, you know, that pumpkin-y look. Like it's growing. And then we grab our other tool that I didn't grab before I started the video. The spiky, ridgy rib. It's spiky. I've cut myself on these. Be careful. And then you just, oh, okay, kind of. Yeah. So now it looks more like it's growing, right? And then, or more like an actual vine. And then kind of flatten out the top so it looks like it got cut. And then with this, you can gently kind of pat it down and give it some shape. It's going to do a little twisty like that. And then, you know, a little bit more refining. I like to go over the ridges again with another tool that I have neglected to put in front of me because I kind of just spontaneously decided to do this video. But you get a little brush, a little bit of water, and just kind of go along the ridges to kind of define them a little bit more. Yeah. And yeah. And then you have a pumpkin. Wait. Pumpkin. And so it's I don't know, it's a really easy and quick thing to do. Super fun in my opinion. And it's a nice, you know, I mean, Halloween is coming. I know it's still August, but Halloween. So yeah. Pumpkin. So you can watch this video and learn how to make your very own little clay pumpkin. Little ceramic pumpkin. And then tomorrow, or whenever I get the bravery to do another video, I will show you how to carve little faces into it. So when you put your candles in, you can see, you know, make some little jack-o'-lantern. And, you know, do whatever face you want. And yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching. And I hope to see you again next time. Pumpkin. Yeah. Thanks for sculpting with Saya. Okay, bye.